Hi guys, Jeff here from Daily Dose of Jeff and another self-barbering video. Today's video, we are gonna do just a normal fade with a clipper. So, first things first, barbering cape. I'm gearing this for the self-barber. Someone doing this all by themselves with no help. Let's get my handy dandy brush out, and if you saw my other video, this does not touch anything but hair. But for this video, I'm just gonna do a line here. You know, I talked about my Walls clipper here, the magic clipper, 120 bucks. You don't have to do something this fancy, but you can get it. I love it, and it is cordless. So I have it plugged in and charging. I want you to listen to the sound when it's plugged in versus not. You can hear the motor significantly drop. Hear that? So you're definitely, without it plugged in, the motor is not as powerful. So you can put your plug right through there. It kind of helps it from stop falling. Bend it around, up like that. All right, the lever here, with the lever up in the closed position, you're at a 0, and then this is a 1/2 inch. I'm gonna start with it fully closed. This blade is flat for this part. This part here is flat, so we're not gonna be putting these screws, anything below that line, we're not gonna be putting that onto the skin. Correct? Incorrect. Pull down. Lay it correctly flat. Now you have choices here. You can go higher if you want, but for the purpose of this video, I'm not. Every once in a while, take your brush, brush off hair. All right, so now that was fully closed at 0, and I made the line right up to the tip of the ear. We're gonna work our way up slowly by opening the lever a little bit at a time. Gonna open it a little. When you're fading, you really don't wanna do the entire blade when you're fading. So take your fingertip, work with those edges. You really wanna go against the grain. So I'm gonna take it, the lever, I'm gonna open it a little bit, just a little. Take the corner and go up like this much. You can see it's not much. And then we're gonna open the lever a little more, do the same thing, and so on and so on. So lever, just a little, work with the corner, pull down. I'm going against the grain. And you're only coming up 1/8 of an inch. Back and forth. You're following that guideline that you made from when it was closed. You follow that line exactly. Now, turn it. 3 blades staying along that line. Turn it back. Pull the ear down. Now you use all the blades. Behind the ear I do. And I'm just gonna hold it in this position and come up and connect that line. Very softly. I make sure I wanna hear some hair. You're going, as a self-barber, you have to use your eyes, your ears, a lot. Taking off about 1/8 of an inch. I'm judging from back here because I really don't have a great visual. I like to keep my thumb right here, which prevents the clipper from moving around. This side is the side you want. All right, so we probably got that second line done. Now we're gonna take it, open it a little more. If you play with it, you can listen. Listen to the motor. Hear the motor change? You know you're getting something different. So, closed, open, we hear the motor change. You should hear a little hair come off. Use your eyes. We should be seeing darker than the line before. We are following that same first line that we made, going straight up. And then as it curls, we're going to lift up and use the entire blade, keeping my thumb from letting it go shorter. Using my ears, I should hear some noise. 1/8 of an inch. Keep working your way. Pull down. Use the edges. I should start to see a tiny little fading action because we're on our third line. So I'd like to see, when I'm looking in the mirror, darker as I go up. Keep that thumb, very important, that thumb stays there. That is your guard. The lever will slide once in a while. And I'm following the roundness of the ear. So the angle's very important. As I go around, I'm going almost straight down. Blow on it. You can shut it off. It is going to get hot. Brush. Brush. You got to stop every once in a while. Brush. This brush never touches dirty hair on a wall or floor, anything like that. Now we're going to take the lever some more. Listen to the sound of the motor. Hear that? I can push this back, and just by the sound of the motor, I know what layer I'm on. I should be right there. Using the thumb as a guard. Using the corners, we're going to go straight across, up another less than a fingernail. Less. Use your judgment. How high? What I like to do is take the clipper and if I'm coming on an angle and I need to take some of the hair off, I tilt it a little. Work it. Eighth of an inch. You should be darker. Each line should be darker than the one below it. If it's not, you got to reevaluate what you're doing. Eighth of an inch. Follow the line straight. I am not doing anything fancy. You don't see me constantly playing with the lever like a lot of barbers do. I don't do that. I keep it and then I use the angle to manipulate, but I don't like playing with the lever. You've got to train your eyes to see darker versus lighter. Now we're coming around the ear. Hold it up. Thumb is guarding. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up and out a little bit, but listen. Watch. It should start to look like a fade at this point. You want to stop that sound right at that line that you're at. I'm going to open it even more. I'm going to listen. I'm going to use the motor sound more than actually the lever. Looking at the lever, I'm going to use the motor sound. That's almost all the way. Maybe a little bit. I could even leave it all the way and see what it looks like at this point. It might be at the final layer. If I see, I don't want to go too short, I'm going to peel back. I'm going to lower the blade and it's going to lift off the skin. I only want those last several teeth. I am pushing with my thumb to keep it all the way open. Using my eyes. At this point, when you're looking at a fade, you want to be able to see through the fade. You want to see lightness through the darkness. I'm pretty happy with this fade right here. I mean, one of the best things about self-barbering is that you can give yourself a quick touch-up like this. Do it on both sides, and it's free. It doesn't cost you any money. This is for people that absolutely cannot afford it. If you can afford it, please go to a barber. So I'm going to stop the video right here. There's my fade touch-up. You can keep going higher, you can keep lightening it up, but for the purposes of this video, for a beginner self-barber, you should have a great idea. You should be able now, after the video, to do what I did right here and work your way up. So let's recap real quick. We started out closed, straight line from the ear. I opened it up, a pinch, corners, right along that line. As we get around the ear, we pull it, lift up, and then in one unit, no flicking of the wrist. We're just coming up 1/8 of an inch, straight up. That motion looks like this. Straight up 1/8 of an inch. Up, up, up. My wrist is going towards the ceiling when I'm behind my ear. I get it right behind my ear, and then I'm coming straight up. Okay, guys, please like and subscribe if you really want me to make more videos. I don't know if you guys think this is helpful or not. I'd love to hear from your comments, any suggestions, anything like that. Again, this is for self-barbers, so if you're working on other people, these techniques may not what you want to use. This is for self-barbering. Thank you for watching Daily Dose of Jeff, and until the next video, I'll meet you in the barbering booth.